What does the wedding couple do when they're standing in front of everybody as the ceremony's happening? Aloha, I'm Hawaii Wedding Officiant Kim Cronella, and I have a tip for some couples that are getting married if they aren't sure what they're supposed to be doing. When you're getting married, the wedding officiant is pretty much doing most of the talking the entire wedding. The couple just stands in front of the officiant, holds hands, and looks into each other's eyes. Now, if you're getting photos taken during your ceremony, always make sure you have at least one hand touching the other. Otherwise, it looks very disjointed in the pictures. You can be holding hands, you could have a hand on the shoulder, you could be moving hair out of the eyes, but you should be touching some part of the other person's body at some point at all times during the ceremony for it to be looking right. The officiant will direct you when you need to say anything, what you need to say, and during the part where you're actually going to say I do, they will usually prompt you. And if you so, please say I do, so you can just be paying attention and then respond appropriately. And then the only other time typically couples will talk is during the ring exchange, if you're going to be exchanging rings. As you're putting the ring on, or if you're going to be doing a token gift instead of a ring exchange, whatever you're exchanging, whether it be leis, rings, jewelry, whatever, you usually will say something to the party as your significant other, as you're adorning them with your ring or whatever you're giving them. You pledge your love to them, and then after that, you can say your own personal vows. Now, some couples will choose not to say anything, especially if you're shy, if you're having a big wedding with lots of guests or a wedding party, and you don't want to say your personal feelings in front of everybody. You can have an intimate moment before or after your ceremony to share your own vows of love with each other. I have lots of couples who do that. Or if you want, you can say your own words of love or vows that you write yourself to your significant other after the ring exchange. So there are vow books available for you to write them down formally. I have lots of couples that will just put them in their phone in a note, or they will write it down on a note card or a piece of paper and pull that out during the ceremony. So there is no right or wrong, and it is perfectly acceptable to write it down and read from what you write. It's a very overwhelming experience to get married, and it's an overwhelming of emotions. Plus, especially if you're standing up in front of all of your family and friends, it can be overwhelming just to have all those eyes on you. So don't feel bad if you have to write down your feelings or what you want to say if you plan to do a vow exchange. And again, if you don't want to do that, just let your officiant know. It's not required that you do say those things. The only thing you need to say is the I do part, and then when you're exchanging the rings, you'll be told what to say as you're exchanging them. And it's just usually a few words of sentiment as you're putting the ring on or the token gift that you're giving. So if you're coming to the island of Oahu and would like to get married in a beautiful love-centric ceremony, either the two of you or surrounded by family and friends, contact me. I'm Wedding Officiant Kim Cronella. My website's weddingsonoahu.com, has lots of helpful information for couples getting married on the island of Oahu, as well as I have also tips and resources for couples who want to have a Hawaii-themed wedding anywhere in the world. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Aloha.